Hey folks, happy Sunday. This is Dan Frio, the Mortgage Update. It is Sunday, November 17th, 2019. So let's get at it. If you noticed, the market's at zero, so it is Sunday because the markets weren't open. So let's just kind of recap what happened last week. We had a good run in the market. Again, for those new to the channel, my name is Dan Frio. I do the Mortgage Update in Chicago. I'm a mortgage advisor in Chicago. I have a radio show, actually 2 radio shows in Chicago that you can hear daily and weekdays, and then on weekends on Saturday from 7 to 8 a.m. on WIND radio. You can hear me every night on WYLL radio in Chicago at 7:30 to 8 p.m. And if you need any assistance, I'd love to help. You can reach me at 844-775-LOAN. That's 5626. So why I do this channel is to basically educate you, and a lot of realtors follow this channel, a lot of mortgage people follow this channel, and a lot of consumers follow this channel, especially those that are looking at real estate or proposing to refinance their home, just to get education on what you should do and when you might want to do it. So let's look at what happens is, so on a daily basis, we monitor the mortgage-backed securities market. This is the tool or the bond that dictates mortgage rates. It's not the Treasury yields. It's not anything else. It's basically the mortgage-backed securities. So we follow on a daily basis this trend. What's going on? This number here represents what happened that day to the price of the bond. Okay, so we want the price to go up, because the more you pay for a bond, the lower the yield or the lower the interest rate. Okay, so last week we had a nice little run. We started here, we ended up the week right here. Great run. Again, up is good. That's the price of the bonds is good. Okay, so today I'm going to go over a little secret that a lot of people don't watch, a lot of people in the markets don't watch, a lot of economists don't watch, but it's a big tool that I've learned throughout the years because I have a lot of family in logistics, which is the transportations of goods throughout the country. I learned years ago that by monitoring that, along with manufacturing and a few other things, that all the other economists and everybody else monitors, but they fail to watch this one particular thing. And that is right here. It is the case freight index. Okay? So basically, we monitor goods being shipped. So if goods are being shipped, if the logistics or the freight index is kicking it, there's a ton of products moving. Okay, that means the economy's cranking on all cylinders. The higher, the more products being shipped, more and higher those numbers are. That's more and more goods being sold and manufactured in the system. That's going to create a robust economy. All right? But shipments right now are down. A lot of people are ignoring this. So we saw manufacturing numbers kind of easing a little bit, employment numbers not looking so good. The good piece of all of this is inflation numbers are fine. Okay, so but we have manufacturing down, wages and employment growth down. Now we're starting to see less and less shipments going out. Okay, so we were down 3.9% in September. We're down almost 6% year over year. That's a big number, and nobody's watching this, which they should. And you can see through some of the numbers right here. So follow logistics numbers. Actually, follow the case freight index. That's a little tool. And again, why I do this channel is to educate you so you can stand out above the rest in your field, those in the mortgage business. Those in the real estate market, you can say, you know what? I see mortgage rates easing back and easing up. Here's why. So don't be concerned right now. Buy now, because rates are really good and they're probably going to ease a little bit lower, but they're not going up anytime soon. So right now is a great time to buy. And those of you that are watching this saying, is it a good time for me to refinance? One of the things that I offer all my clients is I say, and I'll give it to you in writing, if mortgage rates go down over 0.5% within the next 24 months, which is 2 years, I will refinance you at the lower rate at no lender costs. So you can pull the trigger now, and if by chance rates drop, pretty much substantially, do it again. It's not costing you anything to do. Then the next thing somebody will say, well, let's say I keep my mortgage for a year and now I got to refinance and it's free. Great, it's free. But now I'm back to a 30-year term. Let's do this. Why don't we reduce your rate by 0.5% at that time? If it comes up, comes into play, we'll refinance you at a 30-year term. Continue to make the same payment you're paying now. So let's say we save you $150, $200 a month. What would happen to your mortgage if we refinanced you in a year, got you a 0.5% lower rate? Now your payment goes down $200 a month. Now you send an extra $200 a month. You're probably going to pay off your mortgage 5 years early. So yes, you went back to a 30-year term on paper, but as long as you make those extra payments, you're going to be way ahead of the game. Okay, so this is my advice of the day for the weekend. One little tool, please watch the case freight index along with manufacturing numbers, along with the employment numbers. Tune in every day because I at least bring you up to speed on what's going on. I try to post every day. There's a lot of days, my days are they're long. Many times I get home 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. I have dinner, then I try to do a video, but some days I just call it quits, unplug, go watch some TV and go to bed. So let's look at what's happening this week. Here, hold on, sorry. The weekly calendar. There's really not much coming into play. Building permits, that's really not going to affect the market, nor is housing index. The FOMC meeting, basically this is the Federal Reserve meeting. Notes come out. This is already kind of baked in. Chairman Powell, he heads the Federal Reserve. He already came out and spoke. So we kind of know where they sit on things. They don't really watch the case freight index, which they should. So I don't see any movements really being made here unless they just come out with something weird. Manufacturing surveys, we want to watch that. Leading indicators, we want to watch that. So this is going to be the day, these 2 days, we might see some movements in the market. But other than that, unless there's catastrophic events kind of to take place, I don't really I see the market being pretty much flat this week. And here's some just more information to kind of guide you to some of the things. I'm not trying to be the doom and gloom guy, but let's go through here and see if there's anything. Here we go. The Dow S&P at records high. Investors are ignoring a material deterioration in the global economy. So the global economy is starting to suffer. I think we're starting to suffer. So there's some things right there to watch. So again, manufacturing is not doing too great. Shipping's not doing great at all. Employment numbers aren't that good, and inflation's intact. All those are great signals that the Fed can continue to ease if they deem it's necessary. But again, we can have a hiccup in the market at any time. There's a tweet, a bomb, and anything that goes on. So again, here's what happened last week. But still, let's look at a long-term trend of this. And I've been trying to run these numbers past everybody. You're still having, again, up is good. Up is the price of the bonds. As they go up, rates come down. Look at where we are. If you refinanced or took out a mortgage, let's see the date here. November of last year. So last year, if you took out a mortgage, rates got this much better over time. And only at this point, which is September 5th, 2019, that's basically when we hit a 2-year low. We're not far off of that low. So it's still, if you didn't pull the trigger here, it's still a great time to do something to try to save yourself some money. So that's it for the day. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope, God willing, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. If I can be of any help, please give me a call or shoot me an email. My email is Frio, which is Frio, at parksidelending.com. Check me out. Check out my website. It's the Frio Team, thefrioteam.com. Let's see if it pops up. I hope I spelled it right. There's my website, and this is under construction. We're trying to revamp this thing, so within probably 60, 90 days, you'll be able to do the whole entire mortgage process right online live. But if I can be of any help, put in your information here, submit it. I'll be in touch with you within probably hours to see what, try to put the program together for you personally. and hopefully we can help. So God bless. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.